The real question is how many Takama little. Oh,
Possible.
Oh, it is possible.
You thief! You cheated!
Well, so did you. I just evened the odds a little bit. Oh, look at how she's smirking. Great. Actually, she didn't cheat at all. It's a Starian and... It's a Starian that cheated, mostly. I have no idea what you're talking about. How does it feel? Sakura! Well, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Liar! Enjoy the jackpot, muley card!
Oh, and we're gone. Oh, that's not good.
Far. Where have I gone to? What's that Djinnie done?
Where are we? And what do we have here? We have a creature. Okay, we got a grand prize. Of course, we are in the jungle. Is there a... There's a portal, probably going back. I do see one creature patrolling around. I have to figure out what this is. The Chult Alio whatever. I can't really talk to it, which is quite sad. It's a beast, large, 50-something health and whatnot. And what else? We got ourselves some skeletons. And I can move the items around anyway, so we're actually quite good. That's a candle in the wind. So, how large is that area? Could be very large. I don't know if it's moving around. It probably moves back again. Oh no, there's a... I do see two of those Chult fellows. 51 again. So there's one here. Oh boy. The jungle might be a bit larger than expected, but I do see two of those raptors. Ah, look at this. There's a treasure. Okay, so let's save. Can I get the character, all of them, in here? I don't know. I do... Actually, I do not know. Maybe you have to do this on your own. Maybe you can recombine. Oh no, you can't go back. Okay, so if you win at the Wheel of Fortune, oh, there it goes. And there's another one over here. An awful lot of those. There's also a Severley. Oh! I do have 2 short rests though. Hiding failed. Well, that's great. Now you know what, we're going to attack all of them. The thing is, do I want to patrol around and steal all of the items, or do I want to attack the fellows? I mean, and I'm screwed. Okay, Lae'zel. Ooh. As long as they're dashing, everything is fine. As long as I have my inventory somewhere. Oh, and pouncing. Saved by the bell. Okay, so it's an 85-something% chance of this working. I can use a bonus action, and then I can just apply it to everyone else around. I would also like to have a bonus action that makes the... Oh, there's another one. That makes... Coat your weapon in oil. No. What do they even have? Maybe multi-attack or something? Opportunity attack. Okay. Where's the big one? Opportunity attack. Okay. So we should be alright. Mostly. Now, how much damage we're actually doing in 20 something? So it would be nice to have a bonus in our inventory. I do need some poison or something. Could you activate the poison constituting throw become poisoned? And I don't want to do this. I could do... Wait a minute. Do they have resistances to anything? Because they're wild animals. That's not a resistance. This one also doesn't have resistances. Resistances make things a wee bit nicer now. What's this one? Cure's blind? No, we don't need a cure. What we need is something in order to coat our weapons with. I could use a... like this one, but better. Oh, the toxin that deals additional so and so much damage. 10 turns. That's actually quite good. Toxin. So we got the Serpent Fang toxin. Let's just search for toxin. We got the Weaving toxin, we got the normal toxin, and we got the Serpent Fang toxin. And we got this one, the Purple Worm toxin. It's actually like the normal Weaving toxin, by the way. Coatings. What do you need for this? You don't need the previous toxins for it. Yeah, you just need a different kind of slime in order to make the... Oh, Olar combustion. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, wait. I could also use the something like this. And of course the Olar combustion or whatever. Like anything in order to throw stuff. Your movement speed can't be reduced by difficult terrain. Yada yada and so on and so forth. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna go with this one. I'm not going to waste the big stuff. Right click, code weapon. What weapon are we using? We are using the melee weapon, so we're gonna do that one. There you go. Okay, now time for this thingy to get an awful lot of damage. Let's just hope this works. Nice. And another one. I could actually try to... oh no, I can't use the haste potion. Oh. I could use an action surge in order to make this one go dead. Yeah, let's just use it right now. Okay, so we got ourselves one dead enemy. Okay, where are the others? There's one over here. A few over there. I do not know how far they can actually go. So, do they have movement? This one says movement 0. Why? That's weird. This one has movement 0 as well. Maybe it's no, it's always movement 0. So we do not know how far they can actually move. But I expect the movement to be somewhere around the 15 or something. So that means none of them can actually get to me unless they use dash. So let's just wait a turn. Ah, say that's one. Oh no, they can actually climb. That's not good. But they cannot climb. That one is dashing as well. We're going down there. Oh, they can use pounce. Yeah, that's the thing that I kind of forgot about. That's another dash. They're dashing and then they try to pounce at me. Tricky, tricky, tricky fellows. And there's the grunt dude. And then there is also this thing here, 50 something. That one is not part of the fight right now. I could try to throw a dangerous substance down there in order to deal an awful lot of damage. Now the question is, do we have... No. I mean, I could also use the special arrow. Let's see. Don't we have like a ton of those arrows in our inventory all of the time? Ah, combustion, there you go. But, there. So, we're gonna go with like one. Okay. So, if I use this thing, together with that one, I can... 65 is very, 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 very iffy. Why is it so low? That's not good. But okay, let's just try it. Nice. Alright. So, that's like 20 something, 20 something, and 50. I can throw something. So I could... Arrow of darkness, arrow of ice. This one is like 18-ish kind of done. No, wait, this is an action. We don't have any actions. We just have a bonus attack. A bonus attack is something different. What I need is something that once thrown deals a ton of damage. So we are going to throw something at them. And then it could probably work. And then what we can try to do is use the bonus action Misty Step in order to move very, very far away. Actually, we can just move far away. That should work. So, I am going to throw what? I need something that can be thrown. Something that can be thrown and does an awful lot of damage. Like this! Yeah, why not? That's like 20 something damage. That's actually quite nice. Yeah, why not? That's just the problem of I can't really see these items in here, which is always a bit iffy. So let's do it like this. And I mean, you could also just use the Alchemist's Fire, but this one doesn't deal that much damage. It's like 12 to 21 smoke powder satchel. I mean, we do stock up on those things for a reason, right? Then there's also Grease Bottle, but Grease can be flammable. We can throw things as an extra attack, yeah, but it would be nice to throw something and then ignite it at the same time. But we don't have something like that in our inventory right now. So we are just going to throw the smoke powder. Drop and throw. Yeah, let's just hope that it doesn't just deal damage to one target, but actually to multiples. Nice! Okay. So, we took down 2 and pretty much almost killed this fellow over here. And what is this one? Mark a creature as your data to deal additional whenever you hit it with a weapon attack. I maybe should have used that one beforehand, but okay. So, they can pounce, which means they can jump upwards. They do have a bonus action, but they could also just move very, very far away. If I go this way, then I can just go backwards, but I don't know if the pounce goes that far. So, how far is that one? 14 something. So we're gonna go back over here, and we're gonna go back to melee, just in case someone gets close to us. And let's end our turn and see what's going on next. This one uses dash, that means we are good. And that one probably also, yes, uses dash. And then it uses pounce. Okay. Actually very interesting. It gets into our range. Or did it run away? I think it tried to run away though. So this is like a 13 and this is a 60 something. I could just do a trip attack against this one and it could probably fall down. What do we got? Trip attack has a safe strength. That one has a 19 strength, which is very high. What's the save for this one? Difficulty class 16. It's a bit more like that's also a strength. Everything in here is a strength save. Extract your target, giving your allies. There are no allies around now, which makes things a wee bit tricky. I could try to shove it down, but shoving against strength also is a wee bit tricky. I mean... Why does it only deal like 20 damage? I thought this one would deal more damage. That's kind of strange. Huh. Weird. This one is 1d20 plus 6 and 4, making it 16 plus 4 makes 20. So if we try this one, there's no 4s on it, strangely enough. Why does this one add 4s and this one does not add 4s? Something is weird about this thing. Gain a +1 bonus to initiative rolls, yada yada yada. When you make an attack roll as a reaction, you make it with advantage. Okay. Okay, so for some reason the force damage on this weapon is not applied on the on these things here. So you have to add a +4 in making this 24 damage. So could I potentially kill this one only with a crit? I do have I do have Wither Toxin on it for 8 additional turns, which does a decent amount of damage. So with a little bit of luck, I could... No, wait a minute. We're going to use the Hunter's Mark on this one. And then we are going to do trip attacks to make sure that this one does not move. Yeah. Ah, trip attack. I was looking at the range. Yeah. Stupid. There you go. Much, much nicer. And all of a sudden it deals also much more damage, which is weird. 1d10 plus 6. 16 plus 4. And a 1d10 slashing because of the bonus rolls. Okay, much nicer. Let's try it. Scarabouche! Alright, so tons of damage. It's prone now, and we have the advantage against it. Yeah. Well, it's just... I mean, I do need to get... The thing is, I do want to conserve my attacks a little bit. But on the other hand, I should try to dish out as much damage as I can. So let's try this again. And of course it didn't really work that well, but okay. So, down to 15. Let's end our turn. And this one... Oh, where's the pounce? When is it pounce? There you go. Concentration, saving throw successful, which is good. The bonus damage is still the same, but what we can do now is use Glaive from the... Actually, we could also use this one here. 1d10. To attack multiple enemies at the same time. This one is better, though. 16 damage. I mean, we could just try it and see what happened. Okay, one of them is dead, and the other one is almost dead. 5 damage should be enough. Alright. So... Oh no, wait a minute. I only have a very limited amount of turns available. I have to be very quick.
Into the shadows.
So... There's one more. Very careful, very careful, very careful. Why is that one not working? There you go. Okay. That was the Weathen thing. Do I still have that? Okay, Wither Toxin was applied. Very nice. It is Surprise, which means it doesn't do anything afterwards. And we got ourselves follow-up attacks now. Okay. Good. Look at that. Thank goodness we have a way to get items back from the Djinn. That cave is not going... Ooh, look at this. The Scroll of the Fireball. A rusty dagger. Journey through the jungle. Right. So either these are the victims of previous Djinn, or the Djinn... Maybe this is also the area where the Djinn gets all of the items from. Could be. Oh, look at this. You can even get higher than that. You got to be kidding me. It's a very vertical area. And I do hear another... I do hear another thing. So wait a minute.
As I was taught.
Really now? Oh wait, could you... Oh, look at this burlap sack. Look at that. No, this is not what I want to do. So we don't have anything around here. I'm going to jump over here. Maybe you can... Ah, okay. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Treasure. Don't mess with Djinnies.
Found and taken.
Yeah. I mean, we did mess with Djinn. And we messed in a very, very nice way. So, what do we get? Also, I have to be careful to not get encumbered too much. So, that is a spell. That one goes into my inventory. What's this one? Band of the Mystic Scoundrel. Illusion Quickening. After hitting a creature with a weapon attack, you can cast Illusion or enchantment spells as a bonus action. That one is a nice ring for myself, obviously. So, look at this. Scroll of Foglight. It's also something nice. I mean, we already know that spell. There's no reason to learn that one now, but okay. That stuff is camp material. That's a funny little gem. Don't know if I want to keep it though. What about this one? Drow poison, elixir of vigilance does what? Oh, can't be surprised. And of course fire resistance. Nice things. Let's keep those around. Let's read. Don't mess with Djinnies. I've learned my lesson. Pa used to tell me I needed to stop with the tricks. That I'd meet someone I couldn't fool someday. And that I'd have to pay more than a couple drinks to be forgiven. When those miners kicked me out of Nashkel with nothing but my shorts, I thought that was the worst it could get. It wasn't rock bottom. It wasn't. Rock bottom isn't when forgiveness is hard gained. It's when you've laughed, threatened, begged and cried, and they still won't let it go. I shouldn't have taken that gin's shinies. I shouldn't have tweaked his wheel, and I shouldn't have rubbed it in his face. I've learned my lesson, Pa, too late. Well, always hungry. I hear them hunting, hungry, always hungry. I'm safe for now, but it's only a matter of time before they find me. Why did I argue with that stupid light-back Djinni? I thought he was just a showboating idiot. Never imagined he'd send me to Chult. I read stories about this place as a child. Thought it was a wondrous land, teeming with exotic beasts. But it's a hellscape of venomous snakes, insects, and scaled monsters that hunt me day and night. I've kept them at bay with wits and magic, but I can't keep it up. The monsters guard a portal. Where it leads, I don't know, but even if I find myself in the fires of Avernus, I will claw my way out of it. Find that circus and burn it to the ground. Okay. I mean, he doesn't need to burn it to the ground now, does he? Let's see, let's move this to the side. This goes into the camp to be sold later. Oh, what about the poo scraper? I think it was just a rusty, normal-ish kind of weapon. So, this is a good spot to use ranged attacks down at the, at the dinosaurs. So, wait a minute, where's that one going? It's just a nice view. It's a really nice view. So, anyway, the idea was to jump to the... that's it. No, wait, can you just go there? No. You have to jump a little bit. But the scratch marks are a giveaway that you can go this place. So, I would actually almost think that you can climb up. Can you climb up higher? You can get up here, yes. But can you climb up higher? No. I mean, you could try to reach these roots, maybe? No, not enough space. So these roots are not meant for you to stand on. But this is suspicious. Invalid target. Okay. Might just be decorative in nature. Right. So, where can we go? Definitely not there, sadly. So, this is a -2 and prone. Very careful. And down there you go. So, severed leg, yes. Someone wanted to say needs a hand, but this is a leg that they need. So, I looted those fellows the other way around, but did I go that way? There's a dead civilian. Great. And those other ones. Awful lot of dead bodies. Almost as if he's, oh, come on. Really have to be careful to not jump accidentally. The wrong target, location, whatever. Okay, let's jump across over here. So, what do we got? Oh, look at this. Another skeleton. It might also be guarded. Who knows? Can I jump across? Only with prone. No. Don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. So this is actually another nice safe spot to be. If you don't want to die. Just jump on that mountain here. And the only way to get here is via jumping. meaning that they have to use their jump ability. Don't think that's climbable, is it? No, it's not. Rough femur. Oh boy. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So, can you go around? Yes. Pathfinding is your friend. So, and we got another skeleton. With some bottle. Nothing else. No hidden chests, by the way, which is weird. I mean, there could be, but I haven't found them. Okay. Yeah. I would say that Lae'zel was the best pick for our little fail. She's the strongest, pretty much. So, that one. Nothing there. Good. Where does that one lead? No place. Maybe there's a way to talk with that dinosaurs. I don't know. I would have liked to. So, what else we got? Different way to jump across again. What does the map say? Everything is unlocked right now. So the only way forward is now towards this. Oh boy, how do you get there? I mean, you could try to jump down. Oh, see, okay, there are different places to land on. Maybe if you stand at the right location, you can jump without killing yourself. So this is a chasm. This is not. Maybe if you jump from over here, could be a wee bit more healthy. Somewhat the same height, but maybe it's a bit closer because it's closer to that stone arrangement. 9. No, this is actually higher. That's not good. 8. How do you... Okay, how would you manage to get to this portal? There is no way across, really. I mean, there's also no other way to fall down. The best way really is to use a strength. Like, see, that's a 12, that's a 6, that's the lowest it can go. Maybe like that. Maybe that. Okay, it's a 7. Okay, so what you have to do is probably have a few healing potions on you, then heal up a little bit, and then this prone effect might be easier to sustain. Let's hope that this is actually... Oh, look at the circus stuff. Portal and painted chest. Oh. Well, can we lockpick that thing? It's a 20. It's definitely not going to happen. And sturdy is... What exactly? Only hit that deals 10 can damage it. Okay. Bludgeoning damage does more damage, but we don't have a bludgeoning weapon, do we? Or do we? No, only slashing. So, I could... Oh. How heavy is that thing? 21. Easy. I hope that I got all of the items from here and that I haven't forgotten anything. So I just hope this works. I don't want to destroy that chest. Where are we? Circus of the Last Days. It's coming out of the poo. Okay. Oh, look at this. This is the way in from the backside. Very interesting. So the gin is over there. So I just have to go through it.
Time to rest.
So... Okay. I got myself some nice painted chest. Let's just place this over here. And we're gonna use Star in order to lockpick the thing. There you go. Easy. I mean, the other way would be to just throw the chest on the ground. Stupid idea, but... The other... Wait a minute. Maybe you can right-click it, pick it up, and then... once it's in your... let's pick it up again. Right-click it and send to camp. This is also another way to transport it. So, if you're, let's say, too encumbered or whatever, then it's definitely another way around. Like 20 units of weight is something that you can sustain. You just have to... Yeah, everyone can carry 20 units of weight. And if you don't, just get rid of a few of those items, because this one is like almost 20. Like weapons weigh a little bit, and chest armor is usually the thing that weighs the most. So that makes things a wee bit easier. And then you can also try to transport it. So, hopefully... Yes! There's this thing inside. Perfect. This weapon will return to your hand when thrown. You cannot be forced to drop the trident when thrown. Wait. Again. This weapon will return to your hand when thrown. You cannot be forced to drop the trident. When thrown, the weapon creates an explosion that deals 3 to 12 thunder damage in a 6-meter blast centered on the target. Veil of the Wind, you gain plus 3 meters bonus to movement speed and jump distance. Equipping this weapon gives you immunity to falling damage. Wow. Why is it that this weapon is so much better than anything else? It's a weapon enchantment plus 3, so that's really good. Gain a plus 1 bonus to initiative rolls and advantage on perception ability checks. Okay, so the Halberd of Vigilance is cool. When you make an attack roll as a reaction, you make it with advantage. This is the thing that, because it is a reaction thingy, works very well with Sentinel. So Sentinel and advantage on reaction attacks is very cool. So do I want to get rid of it though? Just to give her that spear? Phew. I mean, it does deal more damage, right? The bonus damage is higher. 1d6 thunder damage. And when it's thrown, which is awesome, it comes back. So that means that Lae'zel has... Actually, she already has like a ranged weapon here. But this one is definitely not as good. Definitely not as good. But what if we were to use it ourselves? This object shines with a glowing light in a radius of 6 meters. Again, another light weapon. Pretty neat. Anyway, let's just take this one. Be happy about it. Yeah, we got a legendary one. Once per long rest when you hit... Okay, this is a safety thingy. But I don't really use it in order to attack enemies with, which is a bit meh, but okay. Sheds holy light, yada yada. And the sunbeam is always nice to use. I just love this spell. But I could... Okay, it's thrown, versatile, but it's not a finesse weapon. That's the word I was looking for. Because finesse scales with dexterity. Right now our stats are finesse. Finesse stats. Dexterity stats. So we would deal more damage with it if it is a finesse weapon. But I like the Morning Star. I just love that thing. Okay, so what kind of bonus thingies do we have here? Zephyr's Flash, once per short rest. Rush forward, creating an air vortex that blasts foes and possibly inflicts bleeding. Maybe. Doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. Oh ho ho ho. That's a good one. What else we got? Maiming Strike, possibly maim your target. They can't move. Oh! So this is once per short rest. This is also once per short rest. So the Gleaf thing is a cool one. Piercing Strike, of course. So this one, but better. Off balance. And bleed. This doesn't tell me that it's bleeding. It's kind of like Lacerate. Lacerate would deal more damage, but only for 2 turns, and this is for 3 turns, so much better. And there's Zephyr Break, emit a powerful gale of wind that clears all clouds and pushes creatures back 5 meters, possibly inflicting off balance. So Zephyr Break is like this one, but instead of us moving, it's the wind that's moving, and it's also a short rest thing. Pretty interesting. Maiming strike. Maim your target, they can't move. What else? Flying creatures can't be maimed. So... okay. I would actually like to see a maiming strike thing on creatures that have wings on them, right? Because wings are like legs for birds. Or anything that flies in this regard. So, the interesting bit about it though is that this one deals 21 damage, so it's slightly better on that one. Very interesting. Very interesting, very interesting, very interesting. What about Karlach though? How does she scale? Whoa! Hoi, oi, 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 oi. Look at all of those dice here. Just throw everything you have. We got piercing, thunder. Oh, there's one thing that gets to be a bit tricky. That Wait a minute, what about throwing weapons? Your weapon attacks deal an additional your unarmed attacks deal when your creatures deal the wielder has a plus saving throws against spells, no? Was there anything in here related to saving throws? No. Did I have anything in here related to throwing things? There's an additional... with throw attacks, there you go. And attacks made with improvised weapons. So this is a 1d4. Same as this one. So in this case we end up with the same amount of bonus damage. I would like to see, in addition to the range, weapon attacks deal you can longbows and shortbows. No. Nope. So what I would need is like rings. Radiant Orb, Barrow, Warding Orb, yada yada. Nope. Oh, illuminated creatures. The Callous Glow Ring. Because it deals bonus damage against illuminated creatures. Means that this one here has a radius that makes things glow, therefore getting illuminated. So this one would help deal more damage. Same thing as this thing right here. This is the Barra deals an additional 2 points of damage, any damage, against creatures that are illuminated. Okay, so who would benefit the most? Like, this is normal rolls. I don't want to get rid of those rings. I usually end up in combat anyway, and then I have to switch the rings around. But who would benefit? Usually, I do stand fairly close to the enemies. I illuminate them by accident. And then the Callous Ring has to be... there's like movement speed, grants resistance to poison. Is she poison resistant though? Like normally. Wait a minute. We get rid of this ring. Does she have resist? She's not resistant to poison. Okay. The thing is, poison damage. That would mean weird things and whatnot. But if we were to deal, let's say, Callous Ring stuff, she would deal 2 additional damage because of her weapon. And the weapon can be thrown, and because the effect of the weapon is related to the weapon, and it throws... yeah, we throw the weapon, we illuminate everything on its path, the target gets illuminated, the target takes 2 additional damage, because we have thrown the spear at it. That would be amazing. But does Karlach have anything relating to throwing things? Like there is a certain throwing, there are certain throwing abilities on, there you go, on barbarians and monks or whatever. You've trained the striker swift and true. You land a critical hit. You roll an additional. No. Shelter. Shadow Thief. What's Shadow Thief? Ah, that's the more damage. The wearer's weapon and unarmed attacks deal an additional 1d4 damage against lightly or heavily obscure creatures. Oh. Increases my damage. Okay, so the creature needs to be in shadow. But then it gets illuminated. So these things kinda go against each other. So that would mean I need a different kind of ring that deals an additional or a different kind of damage. And therefore work better. The wielder has +2 bonus. The thing is, I don't want to get rid of this resistance ignoring thing. Because that's amazing. Resistance reduces the amount of damage by half. And most of those enemies are resistant. So, like, let's say I would use the spear on Karlach and would use it for throwing things and whatnot. And I would 26. The thing is, it's also immunity to falling damage. Oh wait, the immunity to falling damage can be used with the I think pounce ability on the barbarian. I think it's a bestial aspect, and you have to be on the high ground and then fall down or like drop down. But I don't know if you are already immune if you do that or not. But anyway. Immunity to falling damage means you can go anywhere with jumping. And bonus to movement and jump is... Actually, Lae'zel jumps an awful lot. It's a gazelle, pretty much. Lae'zel the gazelle. So, I am going to get rid of the... Do I have any other rings, though? I want to give Lae'zel a good fighting ring. Foe faces a saving throw against one of your spells or actions. They gain mental fatigue. No. Save immolation, the roll gains 1d4 bonus to throw damage. Ah, there you go! 1d4 bonus to throw damage. Okay. So, this one would get rid of the movement speed, which is not quite nice. You have advantage on saving throws against Charmed. Now, the question is, how often are you getting Charmed? Often? Maybe, maybe not. After shoving an enemy, we don't shove enemies that often. So you restore to every time you heal another creature, we don't. So this is bonus damage to throw damage. Any throw damage. So if I were to give this to Lae'zel, together with the illumination ring, I can deal 6 bonus damage. I would only lose a little bit of movement speed, but I would get it back from the from this thing here. It would just shift movement, but it would also gain distance on jump, because this is only movement and this is movement and jump. This one, on the other hand, is bonus damage to lightly or heavily obscure targets, therefore targets in fog clouds. This one I could maybe exchange with movement speed here, so that Karlach can move a little bit further. So, yeah, that would actually be kind of funny. So the warrior can't be electrocuted, grants resistance to lightning damage. Again, interesting stuff. What else we got? The warrior deals spell damage while illuminated by a light source. They also inflict radiant orb upon the target, which is interesting. What was it again? Okay, debuff. Warding bond, nope. True love stuff, no. The warrior deals an additional 2 points of damage against creatures that are illuminated. They are always illuminated if they are getting attacked by that spear. And I think I'm going to use that. The callous ring together with the cold damage. When the warrior deals cold damage. And I need the ring of flinging, like this one, together with the callous ring. Yeah. Let's just make a little build here. We take this one together with that one. Together with a Nyrulna spear. And it also deals additional thunder. The thing hits like a hammer. So, when one of your cantrip deals acid, yada yada yada, no. Once per long rest, no. Charm, no. No. Enemy face a charisma, no. Blink, no. You gain advantage on inside check, no. Shadow Blade. Now, when you kill a creature, your next attack roll will be critical. Once spent, this effect. Yeah, long rest. No. Mirror cannot be blinded. Haha, this in Foglight, but no. So, you can vanish on attack rolls. But we only have 2 fingers for rings. The other ones don't count, sadly. And I think I have a bag of other rings somewhere in my inventory, but I don't really use them. So, is the Tech Thoughts a long rest concentration? Once per long... Wait, what? So it's like Speak with the Dead. You activate it and then you can use it multiple times afterwards. That's be actually very interesting. Whatever. Grants vulnerability to bludgeoning damage. Grants resistance. Getting granted vulnerability to bludgeoning damage seems a bit stupid. Grants. As if that is a gift. I would say nope. Okay, so these 2 rings are getting exchanged with the Crusher's Ring and this one ring. And Crusher's Ring was a funny thing. A little gift to... Okay, so this 1d4 ring might be very good. Self-immolation, I mean... That is basically a Karlach thingy, but Karlach is not immune to heat. Although the stuff ends only once per short rest. Kind of thing. Definitely not that good. Yeah. So, what are we gonna do? Bonus damage to throws, yes. And this is Charm. Charm goes over here. And the Barra deals bonus damage to Illumination. And this is resistance to poison damage. Now, what do we do with the poison damage? Let's just do the poison damage over here. Yeah, I think that could be it. The Djinn ring is definitely at the wrong spot. When you poison a foe, you heal yourself for 4 hit points. Who does... Wait. When the rower disengages, they also grant a focus cloud. Okay, yeah, great, but no. So, let's see. She's gonna get that one back. A little bit of damage, a little bit more movement speed. That makes things a wee bit nicer. And... So, now Lae'zel gets that. Nice. Oh, look at that. I just love this spear. I want to use it myself, but no. Okay, tons of damage. Tons of damage. So what is this one? The warrior gains advantage on melee attack rolls. While surrounded by 2 or more foes. Okay. Melee attack rolls. Your weapon attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 fire damage. Your unarmed attacks deal an additional... Advantage while surrounded by 2 or more foes. Your weapon attacks deal an additional... It says weapon attacks. Is throwing your weapon considered to be a weapon attack or not? The wearer gains 1d4 bonus to throw damage. The wearer deals an additional... Questions upon questions upon questions. Why is this one burning now? Oh, because we're looking at Karlach. There you go. Much nicer. 2-handed extra reach. Oh, wait. Extra reach. Uh-oh. We don't have extra reach anymore. Extra reach was awesome. Extra reach makes things a wee bit simpler to comprehend. Attack bonus 11. The thing is, if you're given a really cool weapon fairly early on, you're not going to change it. So the asset comes from the ring, silences targets on hit, but I don't really use it that often. What about that one? Weapon enchantment +2, but only on the... 11, there you go. Does it actually deal more damage or not? 2-5. 3-6. It's like the same. But now we have the enchanted spell hold person. Once per long rest. Very nice. Attacks from within are always critical. Nice, 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 nice. But I don't know if I should use this one. Silences targets on hit. It just silences them. There's no saving or whatever. Can't speak and is immune to thunder damage. Wait. Since when makes silence immune to thunder damage? Can't speak or cast spells with a verbal component. I mean, this makes sense. Because the one getting silenced can't speak. And is immune to thunder damage. But thunder damage comes from outside, so it has something to do with hearing things. It may, like, there is a sphere of silence. That's different. You make an attack roll, you make it with advantage. Okay, so there's advantage on this thing as a retaliation. Not only do I get rid of the reach, which triggers it more often, this is also... Ugh, come on. Is there at least advantage on this one? No, probably not. That was the thing with the... when you are surrounded by enemies, you get... the Warrior deals? No. Ah, no, it was this one. There's also a little bit of advantage there. Okay. This goes back to camp. Do I use the dagger now? I do not. Oh. It doesn't weigh much, so let's just move it back here. And the Halberd of Vigilance, though, being a very cool kind of weapon. We're probably going to place it in camp, so we don't have to carry it around anymore. Real annoying questions. What are you going to carry around with you constantly? Definitely not nice.
Still alive.
Okay, so anything from the Djinn now?
Akabi's wheel is close to...
Okay. And what about Lae'zel?
I crave blood.
What now?
Ah! How did the despicable cheetah enjoy her vacation?
Well, it was fairly nice. I had a lot of fun, actually. Thanks.
Akabi is delighted you enjoyed it, repugnant mortal. Begone! Akabi is sick of you. Akabi is tired of the Wheel of Wonders. He is now closed.
Right. Okay. So, looks as if we survived it. We got ourselves a very, very cool thing. What does the Trident actually say? And are we... Yeah, thank goodness. Oh, it actually says versatile wielding with both hands at the moment. And wielding with both hands is a 1d8. Nice. So... Light is permanent. This object has an aura of light with a radius of 6 meters. This object shines with a glowing light. Wait. So there's this permanent thing and there's this permanent thing. What? And then it can also be... Wait, what? It can also be toggled? Look at that. The Nyrulna glowing. It can be activated and deactivated. It's actually a nice combo. We have the Maze of Enlightenment. And we have the Spear of Enlightenment. And now we can deal a ton of damage against enlightened creatures. And we can also see in the dark, and we don't have to carry torches anymore. It would just be a bit of a problem if we were to carry... yeah, what do we do? If we were to sneak around and try to steal stuff. Alright. What is this one? What is this one? Ah, human. Okay. Anyway, I wanted to do like one circus episode, but it looks like we have to do multiple circus episodes. One for each character, pretty much. It was a long one, but we survived, and we got good loot out of it. And make sure to get the Djinn ring so that you can actually get this prize here. And make sure that the one that gets the prize is the strongest, so that they can survive that little encounter in the jungle. Otherwise, you may have a wee bit of a problem. But you can also move items around and heal yourself or whatever in order to do this, even if they are worlds apart. Okay, now let's end the episode and continue, of course, at another time. Like and subscribe, of course. And ta-ta.